Good morning, friends. So once again we are here with the second video for slope deflection method. So in the first video we have seen what do you mean by slope deflection method, how it has to be applied, and what do you mean by free bending moment diagram and fixed end moment with respect to various loading conditions. Now in the second part, so we need to understand what do we mean by intermediate support. What do you mean by intermediate supports? And then second, we would like to know equilibrium conditions, right? Equilibrium conditions. Then how to write the slope deflection equations. So these are the 3 points that we will be discussing in this lecture, so that we can easily solve the numerical. Now coming to the first concept, that is nothing but your intermediate support, right? So intermediate support. Now how do you define, what do you mean by intermediate support? The intermediate support is nothing but a support wherein which to the left and to the right side of it should have a span for that. So then we call it as a intermediate support. Now if I say this is A, B, C and D, these are the support. Now if this is the case, if I am considering here the B support, then what happens, to the left side also BA span is there, to the right side also BC span is there, then I can call B as an intermediate support. And similarly for C, here CB also span is there and CD also span is there, so C can also be called as an intermediate support, right? And similarly A, if I am considering, to the left there is no span over there, so it cannot be called as an intermediate support, right? So with respect to this, so if I write here intermediate support, first I can write B and C are intermediate supports, and similarly A is not intermediate support, right? So this is one thing. And similarly if this is the first case, and second case if I am taking, now if this is the span, now this is say hinge support, and in between I am giving simple support, and at the end if I am giving say roller support, and this is A, this is B and this is C. If this is the case, if you see here to the B, if I am considering, BA is there and BC also is there, so B can be called as an intermediate support. Similarly A, if I am considering, there is no span to the left side, and if I am considering C, there is no span to the right side, so here only B is intermediate here, right? So this you need to understand, intermediate support, right? Now once intermediate support concept, this if you have understood, then we can easily move ahead. Now with after intermediate support, so next second one what I am considering, second one is nothing but your equilibrium conditions, right? Equilibrium conditions. Now how to apply equilibrium conditions? Here you need to remember 2 points. One is for if there is intermediate support, for intermediate support, if I am considering the equilibrium conditions, so there for intermediate support, the algebraic sum, the algebraic sum should be 0, right? So this is one case. And for end support, if it is, say hinge, if it is hinge say, or simple, or say roller, right, then it will be 0, this is the 2 points that you need to remember. Now for if I am considering for the, so finding out the equilibrium conditions here for A and B only, if I am considering, for A if I am considering, right? So here you know that B and C are the intermediate support. So what I can write is at B, MBA plus MBC, this is equal to 0. And similarly, what I can write at C, MCB and plus MCD, this should be equal to 0, right? Now similarly, now for the second case I will be writing here, if I take like this, right? Now this is for A case, and for B case if I am considering here, right? So here only B is intermediate support. So what I can write at B, right? At B I can write MBA plus MBC, this is equal to 0. This is the first equation. And second one, that is at A. At A if I am writing, it will be MAB is equal to 0, right? And similarly if I am writing at C, this will be equal to MCB is equal to 0, right? As you know that with respect to second, for end support if is hinge, now this A is hinge, so here MAB is equal to 0, and C support is roller, so then MCB is equal to 0, right? Now these are how the equilibrium conditions are applied with respect to the support conditions. Now similarly, now the next part when I am considering, the next is nothing but your slope deflection equations. Now coming to slope deflection equations, how to formulate the slope deflection equation, right? So the third part, so if I write slope deflection equations, now how I need to write the slope deflection equations. So whenever I am writing slope deflection equations, that once again will be with respect to the support conditions. Now suppose this is fixed, right? A is there, and similarly if I am writing here, this is B and this is C. Now whenever I am writing the equation for anything, so if I am writing for final moment for MAB, so this will be 2 EI by L, right? 2 EI by L into 2 theta A plus theta B, right, minus 3 delta upon L, right, plus MF AB. Similarly when I am writing for MBA, so this will be the same 2 EI by L, right, and here instead of first A, it will be 2 theta B plus theta A minus 3 delta upon L, and then plus MF BA, right? So this is what, how the equation has to be written, right? So now here what actually do you mean by EI? Now EI, you know that it is flexural rigidity. Now there will be some problems wherein which you will be given the value of EI, so with respect to that, that has to be applied. If nothing is given, then constant can be taken. Delta is nothing but if any support is given as sinking, that has to be considered, or sometimes if some problems are sway, consist of sway, then sway has to be considered, right? And whereas theta for any support, this is nothing but your rotation, right? So theta will be rotation. Now this is nothing but the basics that you need to know whenever you are solving any numerical for slope deflection equation. So in this video, whatever we discussed is what the three concepts say for your intermediate support, right? For intermediate support, equilibrium conditions and slope deflection equation. How intermediate support, how it has to be done. For intermediate support, how the equations are formulated. Then for equilibrium conditions, how the equations are formed. And then the last nothing but how the slope equations, how the slope deflection equations are formulated. So in the next video, we will be seeing with the numericals and how it has to be solved. Thank you.